We got OXBT. OXBT has been
Yes.
dominating my timeline. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's all over it. I just see orange everywhere. You know, you got these Bitcoin influencers now who are just rocketing out. And shouts out to them. I think they're incredibly smart people and everything. They're the influencers I like to see win. Bitgod, I think it's just a really good person. Went from literally when we started, when
Below
we had
10K.
Manny on the show, when we had Manny on the show, he was below, he's like,
he was around 5K, I think.
Yeah, he was like 5K.
Yeah,
he was definitely under 10K. That's all I remember. Now he's over 120 last time I checked.
140, dog.
140. Jeebus. Holy cow. He's doing it right. I mean, if that's how you want it, I mean, he could be a social case study as far as if you want to build a social following. I don't know exactly what he did. Having Pepe as a profile picture, is that a key? I don't know. Orange background, is that a key? I don't know.
I don't know, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's very interesting to see. Let's talk about OXBT. Right now, currently sitting at 249 sats per OXBT. So 7 cents per. You're looking at, if you got the airdrop from like OMB, I think was 3,333.
Oh, yes, it was. Got 2 of them too, man. That was good.
I mean, that's a nice, you're sitting at about a $200 airdrop, which pretty good right now. I think people are thinking it was going to be more.
Yeah, so there's a lot of discrepancy with this. It opened up, which I obviously, because Unisat takes forever to freaking inscribe and then list, it opened up around 70 cents, which was significantly overvalued. Like, people were selling in there. Hats off to them who got out at 70 cents. I still think we see further downward price momentum, honestly, man. The way I'm judging this, because of the lack of chart, is I'm going purely off market cap. I'm like, where do I think OXBT should be in terms of market cap on BRC20s? Right now, the top tier is ORDI. That's sitting at, I think, 168 milli. If you take for those out there, we're about to get a little nerdy. To get market cap of a collection, you need to multiply the circulating supply times the price. So seeing we don't know the price of ORDI at a 220 million or at a $160 million market cap, you just divide 160 mil divided by 200 million, and that, I think, is around 80 cents. So do I think it's going to get up to 80 cents? Probably not. But guess what? You don't need it to. I'm thinking ORDI should be around a $2 million market cap on the conservative end. That would put it in the top 10 coins of ORDI BRC20, which I don't see why it wouldn't be. Like, this thing is all over the timeline. Everybody knows about it. I think more people know about this one than ORDI. So in my opinion, right now we have a ton of sell pressure because it happens with any airdrop repetitively. Like, it's a crime, dude. Airdrop comes out, and once again, I understand people out there, liquidity is relative to an individual. So when I used to term peanuts, I'm sorry, I don't, $150 is not a lot of liquidity for me. So I don't mean to offend you if $150 is a lot for you. You do you, but for me, it's not a lot. So in that terms, I'm not about to floor for $300 total. Like, why? It's like, once again, on RareFUD, we always talk about that risk reward. Why am I going to sell for $300 instead of accumulating more at these levels, knowing there's a known catalyst coming in the future that you'll need OXBT for, and it'll pump? Like, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. So I think as the day goes on, we'll continue to see more and more sell pressure until after public. I'm thinking we go down to less than a cent, dog. There's going to be a ton of sell pressure at public with people just trying, because this is a free airdrop, people are just going to try to get this thing, sell it. And when they're selling on these low prices, man, if I can get in below a cent, your boy's back in, he's taking out all the nana from the bank and putting it into OXBT. So I plan on, because I think it's going to really send after that, because I think it's oversold right now based on what I think the market cap should be. Sorry, that was super long.
It was a bit long. That's okay. We love the passion. Joe, what do you think about OXBT?
Yeah, I think you buy it before he announces that you need it for the ordinal collection. And then, price go up. And then you make a bag, like Dorian said. I think very well put. I agree with Dora 110%. That is just directly what he's going to do. Or you hold so many and you get this drop, or you hold this many and you get this type of drop, or something like that. So yeah, I think that catalyst is there, and yeah, it's there, brother. I gotta find it. I'm just thinking in my head, like, I can't. You guys are getting me back. I might have to leave right now. The itch is coming. It's just coming back.
Yo, dude, I'm telling you, man. It's like I've been watching this thing like a hawk dog, and it's like one of my conviction plays that I've always talked about. It's like there's too many things that line up right for this collection not to do well. People are like, oh, Dorian, you should sell like and then buy back lower. Look, I'm not a short-term trader, dog. I don't do that. BRC, like the amount of gas you have to do and then it just takes too much. I ain't got no nerve for that. I'll just hold on to my free airdrop and buy lower whenever it does. It's like, why am I giving up free money? It's like, if it goes to zero, whatever. I did not literally lose anything.
Of course, I take a sip of water right at the right time. You know what my take is? I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care. I'm so over. Look, it is. I think I'm just sticking with my very crude fundamental thesis of, do I see this scaling, being accessible, and have future use case or something to build on top of and introduce new industries? No, it's a line of fucking code, and ordinals are just JPEGs inscribed on rare sats and stuff. And I know that is of value to some people. It's not of value to me. I'm over it. At a fundamental level, I know that people are going to make money off of it. I know there's going to be profit maxis that are going to, make generational wealth on it, and I applaud them. I will root from them from the sidelines, and I am happy for you. This is not going to fundamentally change the earth or the industry or crypto or anything. It's not. You cannot sit there and tell me this is going to do a damn thing. It is a line of code. It's a lot. I could code this. I could. And it's on a rare set. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Ordinals are cool. I think ordinals have more longevity than BRC 20s, which are just so dumb, dude.
Bison dog.
There's tokens on the Bitcoin chain. Let's be honest. Like at a certain point, the BTC maxis, they're getting a little crazy. Like curse stats, negative inscription. At a certain point, you get to a point where it's like, bro, you guys are being so esoteric that you are just being ridiculous. Like, all right, we're here to make money. We get it. The people pushing it on you is because they have enormous bags and they have an incentive to push it on you, right? They found a way to be early and to be that cult leader. So if you put your ducks in a line and get those ducks out of line at the right time, you can also make money. But don't buy into a narrative or a hype that someone's selling to you ever. The government, nothing. You don't ever buy into the hype fully because there's always going to be some lies and some falsities in that nature. So like Dora's doing, he's playing it beautifully, and he won't let himself get stuck in the mud. But like Bison said, at the end of the day, this stuff is so esoteric, nobody knows what the talking about. It's such a small echo chamber. Like, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude, I agree with both you guys. I think it's a beautiful melting pot for both you guys. How both you guys feel?
Dude, that was well said, Joe. That was well said. Is also Bison. When I talk about ordinals and stuff, I'm sorry, like specifically BRC20 tokens, guys, this is just trade for me. I'm not sitting here long term saying this is going to change the paradigm of Bitcoin forever. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just telling you guys my strategy for this one trade. I don't know what OXBT is going to do a year from now, nor do I care. I got my thesis on how I can make a bag, and I'm rotating back, probably back to Sol like I've been doing. So yeah, I agree with B. Like BRCs and Joe as well. It's like it's just a bunch of meme coins on Bitcoin, dog.
Yep. I mean, that's what they are. Look, I don't care anymore. I don't think it's the future of France, right? Like it's not it's a meme, and that's what it is. It's a line of code, and people are assigning a speculative value onto it, just like everything else for the most part. I just don't think we're building towards any sort of future of what NFTs or coins or crypto could do in very fun, practical use cases of any sense. This is just a glorified game of hot potato, and you can put all the fancy terms on it you want. And you can talk about rare stats all you want and sub inscriptions and everything like that. At the end, it's a very niche market of people who actually give a shit. And I'm not one of them. I'm not. So end of the day, though, I want you to make money. If you have an edge over there, you go make your money, boo-boo. You go do your thing. I want you to win. I want you to make money. That's what this show's for. Is